It's your boy MTW from Team Neil Puppet Suds with another Picking My Brain segment. On Zefra's, of course, because Zefra's is my main focus on my new deck, and I'm really focusing on that right now. So I'm trying to get this deck into like a rare functional meta-ish deck. Of course, it's not gonna be meta because if you're not playing Cosmos, or Monarchs or whatever's coming out, or Morphage whenever it comes out, you're not playing meta. Unless you're just so happy to just be some guy that's just cooking up in the lab like I'm doing. And I'm hoping I'll be that guy. So anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. Now up next is fusions. So far I got a Gem Knights laid out as you see. If you don't know what Gem Knights are, you must have been on a rock. Well, at least you know what this card is and that card. They should be pretty well known by now for all the people who play meta and don't know about these little scrub decks. Anyway, okay, so I was looking at Gem Knights. I was looking at this. My main focus right now is to get the deck running without having to race resources for my field card. Now the field card for the fusion effect is not that good. I get a special monster out my hand. It's like win more. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really benefit me that much. I don't draw a card. I don't put stuff back in the deck. I don't add a card on top of the deck. It's not searching. It does nothing really. Now this card is pretty useless attack wise. Now what I was thinking was I want to benefit from it. So let's say if that probably be one of my lineup for my fusions. Citrine. I looked at Citrine and I realized he takes a rock monster and a gem knight. Now I will have these as my gem knights primarily. 3, 1. Maybe 2, 1. Always 1. I'm looking at this and it's like I send it from a deck, add a card to my hand, which will be him. I can special him with the field card, chain it. But I look, these two can make him. But also, I have a rock monster in my deck. This is the best target for him because I can send this and this to the grave. His effect is special from the Pendulum Zone. Or I can send this and this. His effect special from the Pendulum Zone. As long as he's sitting in the graveyard any kind of way. I want him in the graveyard. He will never be in my Pendulum Zone as long as I'm playing. I'm going to try my best to keep him in the grave. Because I can always just bring him back. Bring him back Pilica. So I looked at this and I looked at that and I was like, this will work. He will work. So I will add at least 1 or 2 of him. I'm not sure. I don't want to overcrowd my extra deck with cards. I'm looking at this guy. Do I have light monsters? I thought about it. I have 2 Tellarknight monsters. They both are light. They both can fuse with him. Edge Normal Summon. I might need the Edge Normal Summon. It might benefit me. I have to get my seed plays right. If they're put into this type of deck, I never like to seed summon. So having my seeds and my fusion together would have to be like a coexisting thing. I feel like fusion effect would go more into a seed than anything. So I'm gonna try to get that. I'm gonna get it to work. I prefer to have maybe 3 Gem Knights all together. I know he got to be in there. It's got to be at least 1 in each one of these. So I might add another one of these or another one of those. I prefer another one of these. So I'm thinking about it. I don't want it to be dead if I draw it, though, because he has 1,900 attack points. And I'm not discarding any cards now that I know of right now in my deck. I looked at this guy. I want to use him, but he says Pyro, so I will have to use these 2 guys to make him. I mean, I guess it would be okay. When he attacks, your opponent can't activate nothing. He have Armades effect. That's it. His attack power is kind of, shaky. But he's okay. This one, I figure I might just dump them all at once one day and just decide to bring this out and just skip past the primary functions of these guys and just tribute and bring one of this out, get an extra normal summon. I don't know, but I like Lapis Lazuli. The main reason I like her because she helps me do a lot of damage. If my opponent has a full field of monsters and I was to use this on these 2 guys and bring this out, I can send the other one from the deck or send one of these guys from the deck to my opponent take 500 for every special monster on the field, including mine. Now, if that's 5 monsters on the field, that's 5,000. Because I have 5 on my side and they have 5 on their side. That's just like 5,000. That's a lot of damage. And I thought about it. So, of course, I have my 2 targets to send to the grave. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to send it to the grave with that. I was hoping that maybe that was like he was a Thunder or something, but he's a spellcast, as you see. So, really, I want to get this to go in the grave as well. So, with that, I eliminate the Gem Knights. I checked all the Gem Knight monsters, and there's not one Gem Knight monster that goes with that guy. So, I have Shaddaz. I know that's 6. I know that. Of course, Construct is banned unless I miss something on the ban list. And the water one, I don't have the water one. I know, I don't have the water one. But hey, I get it. It can't be that high. Shit, I was neutered anyway. So with this is what I look at. Fire. When I saw that, I was like, man, that'd be great. That would be so great. Dark. And the Ritual Beast, of course, I win. And the Earth ones are the Yanzings. Now, I'm not really. It's my favorite one. This is the one I only had in my deck at first because she's just my favorite one. I like sending monsters to the grave and having my monsters invincible from battle. I get special on monsters. This one I never really use unless I just need something high with. I just hide in defense. And I hate sending the Yanzings to the graveyard. And I don't prefer to send a Ritual Beast to the graveyard, but I mean Pilica helps with that. So I don't have a real of an issue with what I send, but I just don't like to send them. But in future I probably will. So these guys aren't what I want to talk about. Now this is great. Of course, you know the spell card that you make Shaddai's with, the main one, Shaddai Fusion. And I have Shaddai Fusion at 1 right now, because I kind of drew it a lot and it kind of breaks. So I wanted a way to search it, but not a way where I can have too many. Like I don't want to keep searching over and over again when I don't have I want to have 3, 4 targets. I don't want to have one because I want to draw it. And the only card that I really do like is the Fusion card. So it's like I don't want to use Shaddai, El Shaddai Fusion or Nep Shaddai Fusion for no reason. Shaddai Fusion is what I mainly want because it does what I need to do. It sends from the deck or the field. Now, if my opponent has an H-Deck monster, which most likely if they're playing anything but Monarchs and Cosmo, they probably will. If they do have Monarchs, then I'm probably going to overpower them. I know it doesn't seem like it, but my deck would be powerful enough to just overpower them with rituals. Okay, and then we got, of course, Cosmos. Rituals will handle that too. But if I didn't play against that, I want to be able to utilize the Shaddai's. I don't want these guys in my deck. He's gonna be 3, and it's gonna be 1. I don't want these guys dead in my deck. Now, maybe 2. Not 3, maybe 2. Maybe 2 and 1 Falco because Falco is it's a synchro thing. I need tuners. That's already tuners because if I can't edit my fix, I need a tuner to go into so I can make my plays. Now, because of this, I can send him from a deck with that to search for one of these guys. I might not have a pendulum scale, so if I was to draw this and maybe that guy, and just random cards, I can Shaddai Fusion, send, I don't know, the fire guy, because now he in the grave, where he works best. Search for that, set him out, and put him something whatever I have in my H deck or my hand, most likely even my H deck. But okay, so when he's in the graveyard now, when my monster dies, or this get MST or something, I can bring him back. I thought about that. It's a great card. Now, with this, I probably won't be using fit, probably one shot, maybe. But if I can get that one shot, it'd be great. I might even just put 3 of these and just one of those. Now, with this, I'm not too happy about this one because it'll turn my deck to Shaddai deck. Like if I use this and send these 2 guys, they probably won't be able to get both of their effects. Or if I can send Hedgehog and this guy, I get both of their effects, but I probably won't like it. Now, with that, I can't send this and this to make that. Unless I just don't have anything. It's because I only can special summon one more time. So if I had a field card and this, it'd be I burn one of my effects. Now because I sent this to the edge deck, and I get the actually if I send it from a deck to the grave, and I got this in the pendulum zone, and I have one in my hand I want to summon, and I would need one more monster, I want to summon this. Because if I do, I won't be able to summon again. So it's kind of hard for me to use Window. That's why I only use 1. But at times, Window comes in handy against certain decks. So if I was to have to just to destroy somebody, and I just so happen to have a monster, just gonna have to kill him, and I had Window, like a Dark Destroyer, I kill it. Especially one more time, I kill it. I'm good for the turn. The Shaddai engine, I find it, I don't know, it's if I was gonna just put Shaddai's in my deck, I might well just make it pure Shaddai's. And I'm not really a big fan of not having Construct. Construct will probably speed my plays up, and it's the strongest. Next to the strongest to me. Winter's strongest, but Winter is anti-meta-ish. So me trying to make this deck super fast and like just go, it's gonna mess me up. It's just gonna mess me up. It's gonna, and they don't kill it, I'm just be stuck summoning one monster. That's the whole point of Pendulum, is to swarm the field with all kind of summons and get like into other summons. So coming into a fusion summon first and then try to Pendulum right after, I can't do anything else. I would have to just blow up their cards and just keep on doing the same thing over and over again. How would I get rid of this? If I was to synchro summon, if I have 4 monsters on the field with her, if I was to synchro summon, that's my only summon that turn. So I can't Pendulum them back and they get the effects. So I won't be summoning her as much. I will be summoning her because she's my favorite. Even though she's very cheap, she's my favorite. Not a big fan. I might take it out altogether. I just feel like sometimes I might need that Trap Trick, Trap Hole, Nightmare effect. Solemn Warning-ish. Blackhorn. More like Blackhorn. I guess Stopping Pendulum Summon is good. And sending it to the graveyard is my main like thing I'm doing now. I'm focusing my deck around this guy. So fire. It seems like it worked pretty well, but I don't know. I have to test it out and see. That's my fusion segment. I just covered the Shaddolls and the Gem Knights. If you look at the actual cards, they have the Gem Knight emblem on their chest, so I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Gem Knights. So I figured, hey, why not? Anyway, I'll probably come back with my next segment would be, what do I want to do next? It's not much to do about the Yang Zings because I want to incorporate Yang Zings in. So I'll probably do that last in case I change my mind. I may change my mind because of the attribute thing. Yeah, they have all the attributes, so I probably change it. They are worm type, though they're not like different types, so I can use it with Gem Knights. So I feel like I might just lose out on that. I don't know. But okay, what I'll come up with next, I will do 10 Knights next to last. So the only things left is the Ritual Beast, 10 Knights, and Yang Zing. So I'll do the Ritual Beast next. Yeah. This is MTW from Team Nia Puppet Suds. I love when you comment. I love when you give me advice. Let me know what you guys think. It might be some unknown tech that I didn't think of, and I will give you a shout out and props for your idea if you help me out with this deck. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a nice day.